Hot cold pockets got a woman with the fire. Every move major, climbing up, no need for flyers. Stacking bricks, this ain't Lego, it's a vampire. Dirt on my kicks, but my soul aim higher. Trophies in my eyes, but my hands stay callous. Counting every penny, turn a dollar to a palace. Mirror talk savage, reflection spitting malice. Beloved in my veins, but the grind's my chalice. Get rich or cry trying. Ain't no other plan. Money up, level up, love me where I stand. Get rich or cry trying. Diamonds in my hand, beloved in my spirit. Build a kingdom mix band. Street lights hum, dreams hum louder. Turn the rainstorm into champagne showers. Hustle in my DNA, dripping like it's power. Roots in the concrete, rolls from the sour. They say the top lonely, but I'm loving the view. Bags up on my eyes, but my paper brand new. Blueprints in my mind, turning ink into truth. Hip hop on my shoulder, got the world in the booth. Love me or hate me, I'm still gonna climb. No rewind, just grind. Can't press decline. Got scars for my stripes, paid dues and dimes. Beloved in my heart, but my money's my shrine.
Let me rewind that back one time. Ooh. One time. I just need to get pumped up, get in this energy. Sky's the limit. Hey, sky's the limit.
Hot cold pockets got a woman with the fire. Every move major, climbing up, no need for flyers. Stacking bricks, this ain't Lego, it's a vampire. Dirt on my kicks, but my soul aim higher. Trophies in my eyes, but my hands stay callous. Counting every penny, turn a dollar to a palace. Mirror talk savage,
Ooh.
beloved in my veins, but the grind's my chalice. Get rich or cry trying. Ain't no other plan. Money up, level up, love me where I stand. Get rich or cry trying. Diamonds in my hand, beloved in my spirit. Build a kingdom mix band. Street lights hum, dreams hum louder.
Turn the rainstorms into champagne showers.
Hustle in my DNA, dripping
like it's power.
Roots from the concrete, rolls from the sour. They say the top lonely, but I'm loving the view.
Bags under my eyes, but the paper brand new. Hey, ink into truth.
Hip hop on my shoulder, got the world in the booth.
Love me or hate me,
I'm still gonna climb. No rewind, just grind. Can't press decline. Got scars for my stripes, paid dues and dimes.
Beloved in my heart, but the money's my shrine. Hey, I always gotta play my little theme song because it gets me pumped up, right? Get rich or cry trying. You gotta have a definite aim in life, right? Something that you are striving for, a goal, something that seems unlikely, but something that's possible with God. So man, striving for a bigger goal, bigger than yourself, keeps you motivated and activated. So let's go ahead and get into this message. I was thinking about what I wanted to do for the collective message, and I really want to tap into your person collective. I want to tap into their energy, kind of see how they're feeling about you at this time, and kind of go from there. So let's go ahead and get into this love vibe and kind of see how this person is feeling. All right, what deck do I want to use? I'm so full of it, full of it. Hey, Darth. Beloved, what's the love vibe for this person, beloved? What's the love vibe for them towards the collective? What's the love vibe for them, please? Stress. Wow, the first card out is stress. Why are they stressed, beloved? You'll be better on me. Intimacy. Oh, yeah. They missing this connection. They missing you, collective. Yeah. You know, what they really want at this time, collective, is they want to make their wrongs right. I feel like whatever happened between you two, it doesn't sit well with them. It feels like with this stress card, it feels like you guys had some type of argument or some type of fight, something that was unsettled, right? There's some unsettled words, some unsettled talks that you guys need to have. And this has been stressing this person. But I feel like the stress, to be honest with you, collective, is more of their guilt that's weighing heavy on them. You know, when someone is good to you, right? And they've done you no harm, and you harm them, right? You do wrong to them. To sit in that guilt that this person never ever did anything wrong to you, but yet, you know, you have to live with that. Yeah, this is kind of what this person is experiencing. And they're missing like those quiet moments, you know, the moments where you guys are sitting on the couch chilling, or you guys are going out to dinner, or whatever the case may be. But this person is in this energy of wanting to make peace with you, love, and let go of whatever happened in the past. I feel like, hold on. Oh my goodness. I feel like collective. Wow, that was really loud. I feel like whoever this person is that kind of stressed over this situation, you know, they sit there and they think about their actions and their behaviors. This is kind of the main thing that's stressing them, is their actions and behavior, the way the situation was left. I feel like if the situation was left in a way in which you had did something, or this person could have blamed something on you as well, and then this person will be able to handle the breakup. But since it happened in such a hostile way, is what I'm going to say, this person, they can't live with that. Clarify the stress energy, beloved. Clarify the stress energy, please. Yeah. Ten of Swords, Five of Wands. Definitely some type of argument or dispute that brought this relationship down to its knees. You know, this person betrayed you a lot, though, in this connection. You took a lot before you actually gave up and whatnot. I feel like this person may had you kind of jumping through hoops and everything for this relationship. It's like you poured more into it, collective, than this person actually did. Clarify this Ten of Swords, beloved. Wow, this is a lot of pain. Yeah, this was a tumultuous ending. This wasn't like you guys, you know, agreed that you guys just don't belong together or something, and we're just gonna, you know, go our separate ways. No, this was something that was an argument, a fight, and it ended horribly. And this person, they can't live with that, collective. They can't live with the fact that whatever they did to you, because I feel like it's them, because remember, we're in their energy. Yeah, they're still holding on to it. This person, what's crazy about it is this person's not talking to anyone about it, right? This is like a secret that they keep hidden deep down in their heart or something, right? Like, you know, that argument, that fight, whatever happened between you two, it still affects them, still hurts them in some type of way, but they're not saying anything to like their friends or family or anything like that. It's like this person is suffering in silence, right? Because to admit your wrongdoing, right, is to take accountability. And I don't feel like this person is a big enough person to admit accountability. But this is kind of the end of what's going on between you and this person, because they should have just let you know that they was wrong. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Seven of Pentacles. So they're waiting. They're waiting to try to make it right, but collective, they feel like you might have somebody else that you're entertaining, like you are somewhere happy at this time. Definitely happy that they are in your life stressing you out. They see you in this high vibrational energy. They see you as being positive. They see you as being loving and nurturing. They see, collective, how much you have grown. I don't feel like they've grown as much in this connection. I feel like this person remains stagnant as you had to grow through your adversities that you were having with this person and in life in general. Clarify this intimacy-ish card, please. Clarify this intimacy, please. The Two of Pentacles. Did they put you in a third-party situation, collective? Yeah. So they may have, collective, and then the Ten of Pentacles comes out too. They may have chose somebody over you or had some type of other person on the side, right? But it's like this person, They chose wrong, and that's what they're realizing. This could also be what's kind of stressing them out, because I'm looking at this man and he has a choice between his wife and family and his mistress, right? But he's looking at the mistress like that's where he should go. This person may have thought that they would have everything with this other person or something like that, but they're realizing that they made the wrong choice, wrong decision. You know, it took them, you know what? It took them a long time for this. And this is probably what's also stressing this individual out. Is like the time it took for them to get back right to you, and that you have probably moved on, that you probably got somebody else, because right now they see you in the star-ass energy. So it's like a collective, you are shining on this person. You're in your Nine of Pentacles energy. You're focused on your work. You're focused on whatever you're focused on, and you're happy. And this person is seeing all of that from a distance, which means that this person probably watch you or something like that. Clarify this peace energy, beloved. Clarify this peace energy, please. The World. Wow. And El Diablo. All of these are major arcanas, major shifts. These cards are when Beloved intervenes on a connection, and this connection was toxic as all outdoors. Beloved stepped in to preserve, like, your heart, preserve this relationship. If some of you guys are going to get back with this person, but this relationship came to a boiling point, is what I'm hearing, due to the fact that, man, this person, they know what they was doing. They were doing a lot of cheating, lying, and deception. They want to make it right, though, and I don't understand why. Why does this person want to make it right with the collective? Why? Why do they want to make it right to the collective, with the collective? Give me one card, please. Because they still got feelings and emotions for you. You know, I don't like this energy, though, because the Six of Pentacles, this is a breadcrumbing ass energy, and they're coming as a Knight of Cups. Like, you know, when someone's ready for something real, they come in King energy. They come in Emperor energy. All this energy that this person is coming in is still that, you know, romanticized ass energy. I'm not sure if this person is mature, because how can a knight come at an empress? Like that, those two don't go together. Clarify this Knight of Cups, beloved. Clarify this Knight of Cups, please. The Queen of Swords. Why the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Man, collective. This person, now, they know that they are immature, that they need to grow up, that they got way too much going on in their life, in their world and whatnot. And they know that you're in your Queen of Swords energy, that you don't have time to play any games, that you are not just listening to your heart, but you listening into your analytical mind. So whoever this individual is that's trying to come towards you, I just feel like they haven't changed. They haven't grown up. They haven't did any healing on themselves or anything like that. But this person feel like they still care about you. They still want you. And this is why they're coming forward. It's like they're coming forward to play more games. Beloved, are they coming forward seriously with the collective, or are they coming to play more games? Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords. This is where people's mental issues kick in at. Because collective, they don't want to let you go, but yet they still want to play games with you. It's like they want to have you and still not tell you that they got somebody else. Or they want to have you and still have another family or person on the side too. And this is what I'm talking about. This is this immature knight energy. Kings and emperors don't play these games, but a knight plays these games all day long. You know, one of the things this person also want to do, and I always say it's a wise idea, for you guys not to, you know, when you go on dates with people and stuff, to be drinking or under substances, because you can hear what people are really talking about. You won't be under the influence of anything to not really be paying attention, because this person feel like they want to sit down and talk to you. They got something on their mind, something that they want to say, but they want to say it over like drinks or, some type of wine, something like that, right? So then that way you're relaxed, right? Get you in a relaxed state, and then they drop the bomb on you like, collective, I'm missing you, I want to get back together, so on and so forth. And if you're under some type of substance, you're not in your right state of mind. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no. This person is still playing games. Why is the Seven of Swords here? I'm kind of disappointed. The Page of Swords, why the Page? So it's basically like them trying to reel you back in. Oh my gosh. Reel you back in so that they can give you false hope again, a false promise of what things will be or could be or something like that, just to keep you holding on by a string. It's just the same energy. I don't get it. Show me this person's true emotions, beloved. What is this person's true emotions for the collective? Wow. And the song comes on. Tell me, when will I see you again? This is what this person wants. They want to see you. They want to be able to have access to you. But I don't feel like this person is ready to really settle in the way that they should be. Beloved, what's this person's true emotions for the collective? You are so beautiful to me. I don't know how to feel when you talk to other people. I get jealous. Remember, I said that this person see you somewhere and that you're shining on this person and that this person is watching you like, look good or pursue whatever. This person is sitting back. They don't want you to be happy with anyone else. They don't want anyone else to have you. Like, that to me, that's selfish, right? Like, if you see me over here and I'm happy, right, after everything you put me through in this Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups energy, why would you come back to send me through the same stuff if you ain't ready for something real? It's just, this is what immature people do. Grown men and grown women don't play these games. They're ready for something solid. They understand that there's a game to this life, and you have to understand how it's played. While this person is out here playing games, they got to realize everybody's not playing these immature games. Some people are really focused in because they're getting ready for bigger things in life. This person gonna be stuck wherever they are in the same mindset, not moving forward because they haven't matured, right? This person, they seem very confident. They seem very ambitious, all that type of stuff. But it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of game because this person is too fucking immature for real things, right? And then, what else, collective? What else does this person want the collective to know? How else are they feeling? I am so sorry to tell you this, but I believe our relationship has run its course. I am moving on. And this is what they know. They know hands down, this is how you feeling. Like whatever's gone on between you two, like you put the nail in the coffin, you are done with this situation. But this is what I'm talking about. Why won't they just let you move on peacefully? Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Expect a call from me. I'm just thinking of what to say and how to say it. See, this is that stuff I'm talking about with this person. What else, beloved? What else? This is immature behavior. Do you know I think about you all day, every day? I'm trying to figure out why I can't get you off my mind. This doesn't equivalent to someone who's ready for a relationship. Okay, you think about me, right? Collective, you probably think about this person too, right? But you guys both know, especially with this Ten of Swords energy, that this relationship came to a painful ending and that it does not need to repeat. You do not need to repeat the cycle with this person. But this person in their Knight of Wands energy and in their selfishness, they're deciding that the best case scenario is for them to come back around to repeat the cycle again because they're being selfish because they can't get you off the brain. The reason they can't get you off the brain is because they've been stressed out because they feel guilty for what they did. It's almost like that movie Two Can Play This Game, play that game where it's a transference of energy. It's almost like this person needs to gain peace of mind regarding what happened between you two. And the only way for them to gain this peace of mind about what happened between you two is to try and get back in your good graces and stuff like that. And then they feel like they can finally get you off their mind. They can finally stop stressing. They can finally stop thinking about you in the way that they've been thinking. But to a certain extent, this is kind of this person's karma for what they did, right? Because it's hard to live with the guilt. Like I said, when you do people wrong, when you mishandle or mistreat people, it's hard to live with the guilt that this person did nothing wrong to you and you treated them that way. Clarify this. Stress card, beloved. Wow. Told you. Beginnings. Try again, new direction, start over. So like I said, this person definitely wants to come back and try again, start the cycle over again because they are stressed out, because they are carrying the guilt. This is all it's about, right? Of course they sitting there, they're thinking about you every day, all day, because they did you wrong. You didn't deserve these 10 swords in your back. You didn't deserve them in your stomach, side, whatever. This person had no problem with stabbing you over and over and over again with different levels of pain, right? You got tired of it. You finally decided you had had enough and walked away. And this person is sitting back and can't handle it. Clarify this intimacy, beloved. Clarify this intimacy, please. Clarify this intimacy, please. Clarity. Yep. They finally have gained the truth. Whoever, I was gonna say whoever, but I'm hearing whomever. So it might be like more than one person that this person was cheating with or being unfaithful with. But whomever they were involved with, they are having they're having doubts about this other person, right? This is what I'm talking about. I don't like your person, collective. I don't like them because they're immature. They don't know what they want. They don't know whether they're coming or going. This is why they are knight. This is why they don't show up as a king energies, because kings know how to sit down. Queens know how to sit down. Emperors and empresses know how to sit down. This person is still moving around in this night energy. They don't know what they want. So they think right now that they want to come back and try to make things right with you, right? But this person only want to do this so they can relieve the stress off of their shoulders, right? But then what? And because this person don't know what they want, then they're going to put you back in the same situation, back in the same cycle, because this person's not mature enough to sit back, do the work on themselves, and figure out what it is they really want. Let's see what's in this person's shadow side. Why is this person so immature? What is going on with them? Why don't they know what they want? What is moving them forward? What's in their shadow side? Energy drainers. Energy vampire. Thank you, Divinely Empress. Energy vampire. This is who this person is. Oh my goodness, no wonder. So what? They need to come back and drain your energy all over again? Like to what? Put you into a depression, bring a dark cloud over your head or something like that. Is this what makes this person happy? Something's wrong with this person. I promise you. But I knew it. I knew that this was that night energy. This is what nights do. Negative habits. See, this person, they can't change because it's embedded deeply within them and true to self. It's embedded so deeply within this person that they don't know how to change it. You know, when you're dealing with someone that has, let's say they have trauma, because the shadow side always come back to some type of trauma, and they're not dealing with their trauma, but they're constantly looking for peace of mind and people and different relationships and all kind of stuff. That tells you that that is someone who cannot be alone. This person doesn't like to be alone for whatever reason. They need always somebody by their side, a woman to lay with, a man to lay with, or something like that, because this person does not like peace because it makes them think. And when they think about BS that they've experienced, BS that they've been through, and they don't want to think about it. This is why this person stay on the go, stay on the move. This is why this person's not a king. This is why they're still in that night energy. And I feel like, dude, they got potential to become a king. Everybody got potential to become a king or emperor if you do your work. But this ain't a person that's willing to do the work. This person want to go from person to person, draining their energy. Because remember, I told you they may have been messing with someone else, right? And now they stress and they want to come back and mess with you. But what do you think that's going to do to the person that they're leaving behind? And this is what I'm talking about with this person. This person don't know what they want, and at any given moment, they will hurt someone else because they are inconsistent in their own life. This person is a type of person that no one can trust because they will always be disloyal to you because they not even true to their damn self. And that's why it came out in their shadow side, true to self. You know, how a person going to be loyal and true to you if they can't be true to their own self? So see, that is the problem your person is having. They're energy vampire. I don't want to say they're narcissist and all that because I'm not picking up on a narcissist. What I'm picking up on is someone that don't know value of self. Someone who doesn't know how to be alone, sit alone, and understand themselves and be okay with whatever trauma they've gone through, whatever, and have peace with it. This person takes all of that energy that they have, you know, all the bags that they've been carrying around in life and keep laying it on other people because they don't want to deal with it. Eventually, this person's going to have to pack up and live by themselves and deal with their own bags because they can't keep doing this. Because I feel like they do this person to person. This is a person that has left a trail of broken hearts. This is the type of person that disappoints their children and all kind of stuff because they don't, once again, they don't have that loyalty to any one person. That's what's crazy about this person. The kids suffer because this is the type of person that be like, you know, I'm gonna come see you. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Disney World, so on and so forth. And the person don't follow through on their word. Remember, they're a knight. You know, they're always moving. A king might come pick the kids up, or a queen might come pick the kids up, take them this way. No value, no integrity. It's all about how they're feeling in the moment. And when that feeling changes, then they do too. And this is why you consistently had problems in the relationship with this person because they never knew exactly what they wanted. They never sat down to evaluate, like, okay, this ain't my type of person. I'm looking for X, Y, Z in a person. Right? And stand on it. No, this person in this Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups energy and whatever flows goes. Right? Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to say that. But yeah, this is the problem with this person. What's in their shadow side for the collective? What's in their shadow side for the collective, beloved? What's in their shadow side? Thank you, Divinely Empress, for all the gifts. I took the easy way out. Absolutely. And with them taking the easy way out, what did it do for you? Didn't it cut you to your soul? But did this person care when it cut you? This is why I was asking the question. Why would they try to come back when, like, the ending was like the nail in the coffin, right? And this person allowed time to go by. So now they want to try and come back to the collective, but you left the collective in a Ten of Swords death card type of pain, and you want to come back? It's like, that's why I say, this person don't think. They just act. You know, is this a person that sat there? Because the Knight of Swords didn't come out. Is this a person that sat there and analyzed the situation and really thought about it and said to themselves, you know, I'm going to be fair in this situation. I know how I treated the collective. Maybe I should just leave them alone and let them go ahead and live their life. No. This Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups energy, they're only thinking about themselves and their emotions in this moment or at this time. And because they stressed out, they can't get you off their mind because that's their karma. They want to come and try to soothe their soul. And they feel like the only way they can do it is if they talk to you, get back with you, or make things right. But sometimes, you know, you get one shot at a person, you get one shot at a situation, and after that, you know, you've left an impression. And I feel like this person has left a deep impression on you, especially if they were someone who drained your energy. So, collective, are you going to let this individual come back? This is the energy I keep picking up on, because there are exes in the collective energy that are trying to come back towards the collective, knowing that they mishandled, mistreated the collective. They know that they weren't ready for commitment. They know that they wasn't solid. They know that they wasn't honest and truthful about what they wanted with the collective. But now, because the collective is somewhere happy doing their thing. Now they want to come back and disrupt their peace. And that's what I'm saying, collective. Is it worth it at the end of the day just to have somebody there for a quote unquote companionship? To have someone there because it's finna get cold outside and you need a warm body laying next to you. Is it worth it when this person is going to interrupt and disrupt your peace of mind? You got to remember what toll it took on you. What toll it took on you and the way you handle your children, your family, and your friends. Remember what you being in the house and not wanting to do nothing because you were so hurt because of what this person did. You don't want to talk to nobody. Do you remember? Because I feel like I need to bring it into remembrance because we can romanticize this reading and this person like, oh, they were, no, this person caused you a lot of harm and pain, and you need to remember those moments when this person tries to approach you. Because remember, they're nice, so they still are charismatic. They still have this fun like energy. So when they approach you, it's all laugh and giggles, and like maybe for some of you, you're still attractive. But you got to remember what comes with this energy. This energy comes with a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, and a lot of disappointment. And don't you want someone that you feel like you have peace in this relationship, that you can trust them, right? Like, I feel like that's the biggest thing right now is for the collective to be with someone that they feel safe, right? Who wants to be on guard in a relationship? People nowadays want to feel safe. Like, I can trust this person with my heart. I don't have nothing to worry about. If they're late getting home, I know that they're okay. They're not out cheating or whatever. Like, just having a relationship that's harmonious and that feels safe. No relationships like this again, collective. Like, if this is your ex, I hope you learned your lesson, because this is what this person came as, a lesson, love. This wasn't meant to last long term. This person came as a lesson because there was something that you were repeating a pattern in regarding your relationships. And this person came as that lesson to show you a mirror of what you have been accepting that you shouldn't have accepted. Maybe this person came to show you the value of self and self-worth. Because I feel like for it to get to this point where you had 10 swords in your back, side, wherever, I feel like if you would have respected yourself and loved yourself after the first sword, this would have never happened. So this was definitely a major lesson, especially with the World card, El Diablo, and Temperance. This was a major lesson for you, and I hope that you learn your lesson of self-worth and self-value, because this person, they just a walking lesson for people. This person's like on assignment to go to people that don't know their self-worth. So that's what they attract to, or they're attracted to. Remember, they're an energy drainer. So yeah, they on assignment. This is how you have to look at this person. Okay? You almost can look at this person like, how werewolves, wait, is those werewolves? No, how vampires need to drain? They need to feed and all that type of stuff. Just think about it. An energy vampire, what it really means. They need to feed off your energy. And this is that person. They are not confident. They are not in control of self. They don't know what they want. They are very immature, childlike energy deep down inside. There's nothing of substance or nothing so much of depth to this person, because this person hasn't realized the power of who they are. So for those who are in this energy of knowing their power, here they come to drain their damn energy. So I just hope you guys learned your lesson. I know I made a mistake. Oh my goodness. Now it was a mistake. What else? I know you're watching me. So this person in their arrogancy think that, well, maybe some of you guys are. Maybe you guys are watching them because you didn't have closure to the situation. Maybe you want to see if they're doing better, if they moved on, if they got a new girlfriend or got a new boyfriend or something like that. But at the end of the day, this person, they still feel like they still have you in such a way to be like arrogant and say, I know you're watching me. After everything they put you through, the arrogancy that comes on this card. They know they made a mistake, but they still, I'm telling you, collective, this is a person that still feel like they can have you. Remember, this is a knight. This knight don't know no better until they get rejected, until they understand that, hey, you may be playing games with your life, sir or ma'am, but I'm not playing games with my life anymore. Like, no. No means no. No, I don't want to see you. No, please don't call my phone. No, don't come over my sister's house. Don't come to my job. No, no, no. I don't think this person get it. This person thinks that you still want them. So when this person come back towards you, whatever your choice is, make sure that you consider those 10 swords that this person has put in your back, and the pain they caused you in your heart, and what that looked like for you. Because sometimes I think we need a reminder of those dark places that people who hurt us put us in. You know, I was talking to somebody, and I was telling them how ironic it was that I forget a lot of things that people do to me. And I don't know if it's because I'm the type of person that stuffs it, or I take note of it and I forget it and I just don't mess with those people no more. But it's a lot of trauma I felt like that I've had regarding other people that I don't do well on. For some reason, if I'm reminded of it, it's like, oh, that did happen, huh? I don't know what it is, but I feel like that's part of my healing, because who wants to dwell in those places that hurt you? You know, and I feel like I don't dwell there. I dwell in spaces that make me better, that makes me think more positive, that gives me a different outlook on the world. So if you guys have forgotten how this person made you feel and you're thinking about taking them back, maybe you need to remind yourself just one last time of how bad the betrayal was when it came to this person, how bad they hurt you, how they took you for granted, how they mistreated you, how they mishandled you, how they didn't treat you as valuable. And I feel like if you just think of that, maybe you will see it from a different point of view of, I deserve way better than this. What was I thinking about? You know how we see our exes and we be like, oh my gosh, what was I thinking? Right? You be embarrassed to tell your friends that that's your ex. Like, oh my gosh, that's who I used to mess with. Right? Or some of you still got your exes as friends, but this person, you need to remember, collective, the pain that they cost you. Because I feel like when they come, they're coming in this night energy. It's a very loose, fun type energy with the Knight of Cups. So it's something that's very intriguing, you know. But don't forget the pain. Don't forget the pain. Okay? So let me go ahead and get a power message. I think I'm going to do, after this, I'm going to do the air signs maybe. I got to check and see who I'm getting ready to do next. But let me get some power messages and see what Beloved wants you guys to know. Beloved, what's the power message for the collective, please? What's the power message, please, for the collective? I am growing and learning. This means for you, collective, you have outgrew the situation and this person. You are sitting somewhere right now and your 9 of Pentacles or your Empress energy. You have outgrown a Knight energy, right? You have learned your lesson. I hope you learned your lesson, because if you haven't learned it, it's just going to repeat the cycle. Even if you go with a new person, you're going to wonder why you're still going through the same stuff, because you have not learned the lesson yet. But I feel like, collective, you've outgrown this person. Don't learn the hard way that you've outgrown this person, because remember, they send somewhere stressed. They need to feed off of your energy. They need to really feed off of you in order to get their ego and their pride back, because they sitting back in guilt. You all understand what I'm saying? So as long as they come back and get in good with you and know that everything is fine, then they can stop stressing, because they living with the guilt right now. Okay? What else, Beloved? Thank you, divinely. Good evening. I remind myself every day of how grimy he did me. I'm done. Yeah, you have to, you have to remember that pain, what it felt like, or else we will let people in our lives that hurt us. And why do we want people in our lives that hurt us? I want people in my life that when I would step in the room, and these are the only type of people I mess with. When I step in the room, their eyes twinkle. They so happy to see me. I seen one of my ex-friends. I had to cut her off for a strange reason. But even her, she still got a twinkle in her eye when she see me. Soon she see me, she wants to wave, but she forgot that we're no longer friends or buddy or don't hang out, and that she kind of betrayed me. But even her, she still had a twinkle in her eye. If people aren't twinkling when you when you walk in the room, if they're not smiling, if they're not lit up, why have these type of people in your life? This person's eyes never like twinkled for you, except for when you was doing what they wanted you to do or being their doormat. Oh wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I don't know where that came from, but okay. What else does the collective need to know for the power message, beloved? What else, love? I am peaceful. See, this is a gift. Maybe you don't remember those days when you were crying and depressed and couldn't get out of bed and woe is me and why, God, is this happening to me? God, please help me, God. God, when you're in pain, God, hey, God phone number then. Doop, 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 doop. Hello, God. You call them up real quick then. But God has given you the gift of peace right now. Like, it's a gift. I just feel like I gotta keep reminding the collective to remember. Like they said on Lion King, like how he said to Simba, remember who you are, remember. I feel like this is what you guys need to know. Like you need to remember how this person did you and remember who you are now compared to who you were then. You're a whole person, right? This person had you broken into pieces. Like, come on now. People know what they be doing. Absolutely. I do. He could have never breathed the same air I breathe. See? And you know what? Sometimes you get to that space because you don't even want to see them. That's how you really feel about them after they did you that way and you see them. I swear, if I seen my super X, that's X times X, there's no way I would want to be in the same room with them. It's like, ugh. Ugh, don't even look my way. I'm not giving you any energy. And it's not because he was dirty. It's just like, I just don't mess with you. I remember who you was as a person. You wasn't a nice person. A lot of people didn't like you, and including me. That's what I found out about these type of people. We think that it's only us, but when you're out and you're in the world with these people, you see how they treat other people too. They don't be nice people overall. How can they treat the one that they're laying with wrong and then go out in the world and be all nice to everybody else? No, they're consistent with their behavior. They snapping on the restaurant attendants, the employees at the gas station. It's just who they are. Beloved, give me one more for the collective. One more, please. One more. I'm optimistic. This means you need to have hope in your future, man. Something better is coming. And I feel like whatever is coming for the collective, oh my goodness. For beloved to give you the message of I'm optimistic, man, there is something beautiful coming, but you have to believe that something better can come and that you didn't go through this for no reason. You didn't meet this type of person for no reason. This person, like I said, was sent on an assignment to help you heal. Now, the healing part is up to you, right? You can let this person back in and go through the same cycle. I mean, do you really need a person that bad where you're willing to self-sacrifice? Like, no. Like, so hopefully, collective, you guys learned your lesson about love, what it looks like, what it doesn't look like, and how to drop people the first time. Some of us, we give too many chances for nothing because we like them. But sometimes it's like, if they mishandling you, what's to like? If they mishandling you, what is to love, right? We forget about that aspect. So, yeah. So let me see here. Did anybody send a daily heart me for their readings? I'm going to double check really quickly. Oh, Darcy and Holly. Darcy or Holly, are you guys still in here? Let me double check. But I think I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do the air signs, I think. But if this is where it ends for you, I thank you guys so much for. Oh, Sharon, you did. Let me double check, love. I don't see you on the list, beloved. Let me just check again. Thank you, Divinely Empress. You could go ahead and drop your question. Yeah, Sharon, I don't see your daily hurt me, beloved. Let me see. We had an argument. When a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. That's what, and you know who said that, where that quote actually came from? Miss, I'm a phenomenal woman. Phenomenal woman. That's me. Maya Angelou said that. Maya Angelou. When a person shows you who they are, believe them the first time. And it's so true. Alrighty. So for Divinely Empress, and then I'll get you after that, Sharon. For Divinely Empress, beloved, do you see reconciliation with Divinely Empress and her ex-husband? Thank you, Sharon. Do you see reconciliation with Divinely Empress and her ex-husband? Wow. I see why you want him back. Wow. Your husband's, he like a factor, I'm sorry. But I like his energy. Everybody, this King of Pentacles. It's not the right time for you and this person, beloved. I feel like, to be honest with you, I feel like you got a new person coming in. That'll be your husband. Yeah, your ex was a factor and probably everything that you wanted. That's why you married him. But you got somebody else coming in, and they damn near Emperor energy. I feel like to make Emperor energy, they just need you or something. But you got somebody new coming in, love. And this person, I feel like, is going to treat you better than your ex. Clarify this King of Pentacles, please. And they not broke or nothing. Yeah. This person is spontaneous. They will cater to you and your needs and whatnot. This is a person who I feel like, ooh, you know what situation you're going to end up in, Divinely Empress? Suddenly your ex-husband comes back when you are dating someone new. And you're going to have to choose between your ex-husband and your new person. Unfortunately, you're going to have a choice to make. And that's kind of messed up, because you have history with your ex, but this new person going to be treating you so well, it's going to be a hard decision to make. All I can tell you, beloved, is don't try to play the field, because you know how that feels and whatnot. Make a good choice. Clarify this Page of Pentacles, love. Yeah. You got a new husband coming in, love. And I'm going to call him that because he's a King of Pentacles. He's not no knight, no little boys or nothing running around here. This person is financially stable. They ready for love. They don't have time for no games. And they ready for something solid. And you will be that something solid. The Empress and the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify this Emperor. Tell me about her ex-person. Tell me about her ex-husband. Wow, he just got you on hold and whatnot. Wow. Ugh, why your ex-husband think you mean? Why do he think that you mean and got a mouth on you? Kind of vindictive is what he thinks. You have a son by him or something like that, but he think you vindictive, love. Yeah, he think you could be whatever with him. Whatever. He wants to try to blame it on you. Right? Like you the problem, but sometimes people don't have a mouth like this unless you push them there. But he want to blame it on you. And that's what he's doing. He's blaming you for the downfall of y'all marriage and stuff and whatnot. But he's not looking at his own shit. Clarify this Four of Cups. Clarify this Four of Cups. Yeah, when he thinks about y'all relationship, yeah. What? Damn, what happened between you two? Damn, why is the Justice card with the Queen of Wands here? Was there somebody else, or is this person playing the field? Clarify this Justice and Queen of Wands, beloved. Oh, wow. There had to be somebody else. There's two queens here. So, yeah, he can blame you all he wants to. But he knows what he was doing. He knows. He knows. Thank you, Sharon. Let me see, because I was. Oh, you did have a mouth? You healed? Absolutely, because of him. Because this person, you know, he tried to act like you just became this way. You wasn't always this way. He would never put a ring on it if you was this way. But when a person gets tired, right? This is how I like to look at it. When we first meet somebody, that's why I say this Queen of Wands energy, he must have somebody new, because this is how we be when we meet somebody new for feminine energies. We meet our Queen of Wands energy. We be looking good, feeling even better. You know, we ain't guarded, we outgoing, we whatever, right? We in our Queen of Wands energy. Slowly we get in this Queen of Cups energy and we start loving a person. You know, then we hop into our Queen of Pentacles because now we ready to settle down with them. And before you know it, when the shit don't work out, we hop into the Queen of Swords. He got me messed up. This is when the mouth started. This is when we start, you know, going in. He cheated with his new wife, did spell work. Oh, wow. Is this what the hell is going on over here? Because I'm looking at this card, and this woman got somebody sitting on their lap, and she is stifling their energy through their forehead. So he better be careful with whoever this person is, but wow. Your ex-person, he's a mess. And, yeah, he knows what he was doing. If this is his ex-wife, I guess, she really is one of those. Who was I talking to about this last night? A Pisces? Was it Pisces reading? Where the person fell in love with somebody that was the total opposite of Pisces. Like Pisces was a light worker. And the person ended up with like a seductress energy that did dark magic, and I don't even talk like that. So yeah, so I guess this is kind of your person's energy then, because this person, whoever they're dealing with, yeah, definitely stifling energy. You hit it on the nail. Yes, he's coming out of it. The thing about a seductress, that's why a lot of women lose their husbands or their boyfriends to a seductress energy, because they can get a man to do whatever they want them to do, right? Just by, I don't know, they got control of their mind, like pimps had control of their, you know, hoes mind or whatever. This is what these women are able to do, and this is what happened with your ex. And that's why he married this wife. She Queen of Wands energy too. She's in control of the relationship. He just, whatever. He just fell in line like she wanted him to. And he may not let you know this, but she run it. So, but you got somebody better coming in anyways, beloved. If this person been over here with this woman, it's funny that I chose this deck too. And you talking about all that dark stuff that this woman be into. This is what's going on these cards. But you got somebody better coming in, beloved. So, you know, what did it say? Be optimistic. Was that the card for the collective? Be optimistic. Sometimes we want to go back to what's familiar, but it's something new right around the corner. You know, it's like when beloved say to be persistent when you're chasing after your goals, because right when you at the point of giving up, right, is when your breakthrough finna come. Right when you're at that point of somebody new finna come in, here come that ex person want to come back. Say no. He complaining he wants out. See, to be honest with you, I don't want him back, because you already had him, and then he moved on to someone else, and then, no. See what I mean about that night energy? No. Nobody got time for that. He doesn't know what he wants. He back and forth, back and forth. Like, when you say I do, it's supposed to be for the rest of your life, but some people don't take their wedding vows seriously. That stuff, there ain't nothing to play with. You all made a vow not only to that woman or to that man, but to God too. There ain't nothing to play with. He called me flipping because he heard I was talking to someone. You know what? That's all manipulation and game. If he really wanted you, he would be there. So when people be doing that, it be manipulation. You know? He didn't get his karma. He might have got his karma. You never know. Like, sometimes God will let you see people get their karma, but a lot of it happens behind closed doors. You don't know what he over there going through with that woman. She can have a worse mouth than you, right? But I know one thing is for sure, if you want to talk about karma, he definitely got his because she runs that relationship, hands down. I don't care how big of a man he is, how tall, how short and itty bitty that she is. She runs that relationship. Yeah. She may have emasculated him to a certain extent. But yeah, she runs that. His money mind, absolutely. Overall, Divinely Empress, the type of woman she is, she runs her relationship. Remember, she has this other energy to her. That's why she was coming out as a Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. She intuitive. Ooh, dark magic intuitive too. Ooh, she used it for the wrong thing. But yeah, that's what I got for you, love. He complained to his daughter. That's why he running away. He's trying to run away from his wife. That's crazy. Sharon, you ready, beloved? That's crazy. How can he chose her? So you and him are still friends? I take it, Divinely Empress. What's he at? I guess Sharon love. Are you still here, Sharon? Oh. But yeah, doll, leave that man because he probably gonna come back, have that energy on him, unless you still want him. But I see you got somebody better coming in. Like let him be whoever he is, with whoever he's with. Yup, I paid for the spell work. Release, we best friends. Oh, that's good. On him or on her or always, I don't mess with spell work primarily because you don't know what energies you're conjuring up when you're doing spells. And if you look on TikTok at some of those outcomes of that stuff, like it's not nothing like that stuff. You gotta be careful, Empress. That stuff, ooh, it's hunting. That type of energy. Yeah. Oh, you got it off of him? That is great. Ooh, good for you. Because that poor man probably... Yeah, it's a good thing you got it up off of him. And that's exactly, you know what? That's exactly what I was telling Pisces. I think that was last night. Because that person had been over there with that seductress energy that dabbles in dark energy and dark magic and stuff. I was telling Pisces that they need to be prayerful for that person because of what has been going on with the person they were dealing with. But that's only if you love them. If you don't love them, then you went over there and you chose her. You stay over there. I ain't praying for you. Some people be kind of spiteful like that. But Pisces, that's is exactly what was in their energy. The type of person you said that your ex is dealing with. Yeah, that type of person and whatnot. Hey, Miss Toxic, how you doing, beloved? So, yeah, be careful with them. Miss Toxic, you got a question? Leo, big Leo energy in the building. I was laughing so hard, Toxic. I was like, oh my goodness, Toxic, my type of person. She know how to turn up, have a good time. She ain't dry. Like literally. Absolutely. Thank you, Divinely Empress. Are you going into ice thing tonight, Toxic? Yes, I try because my life has been a roller coaster. Absolutely. And my biggest thing is you cannot let life get into you. You know, because life will get into you and have you bitter and old with a cat. You know, like you got to still enjoy this life. We all go through things, but to get bitter, yeah, that's a whole nother vibe. And don't nobody like no Debbie Downer energy. Like, ugh. I just moved to Texas in a day. Ooh, congratulations. Aggressive relationship, but I got away. Wow, and that quick? You know what? But I'm not mad at you because you had to make that move, and Beloved must have told you, like, man, it's time to go. Like, go right now. And I'm happy, like, you got away from whatever that relationship was. Nobody got time to be unhappy, you know, and whatnot. Thank you, Miss Toxic. So I'm so happy for you, doll. That's what's been the energy. Was you dealing with a Scorpio? Because Scorpio person was dealing with a crazy, deranged person that they think that they own Scorpio. Like, I've been doing these reads. That's why I'm calling out these energies. Like, man. Thank you, Toxic. I appreciate it, doll. So, yeah. Good for you. And Divinely Empress, good for you too. I'm happy that you trying to get that man away from whoever that woman is. Oh, he was a Taurus. Oh, a Taurus and a Leo. What did y'all have in common? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Virgo, right? Thank you, Toxic. And I do not like the philosophers, the Tauruses. I love them, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to a man and their conversation, I just ain't got time to be schooled all day. Like, I was watching the Breakfast Club interview, and Damon Dash was on there, and I was listening to his conversation. I was like, I bet you he a Taurus. Do. Hands down, he a Taurus. Absolutely. You a Capricorn, doll? See, you about your bread too. He's a Libra. I can see that one. For some reason, air signs love earth signs. Thank you, Toxic. But yeah, Taurus and a Leo. Like, were you able to be your the true authentic self in that relationship? I see Tauruses as being kind of sticklers, and with a Leo, I can see Leos with air signs. Leos love air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like, that's y'all best vibe right there, right? But a Taurus, I don't know. 13 years in it too. So y'all was opposites. Well, that's good. That's good. Because I see you a free spirit. That's why I had to hit you up today. Because I was going down my timeline. I seen Ice. I was like, let me see if I can find Toxic. And I end up finding you. Because I had followed you. So, yeah, a whole vibe. You know? Absolute opposites. So what made you move and get away from them? Because damn. 13 years and you just cut it like that. This is what I was saying. A lot of collective went through major endings, right? I feel like a lot of people left bad relationships in 2024 or 2025. It was like, I'm done, I'm leaving, you know, I've had enough. So it was like 7 years with your ex-husband. Wow. So your whole life been spent with men. You know, it's time for you to enjoy yourself then. I wouldn't be looking for a new one. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna enjoy myself. How you be Toxic? Hey. Like 2 years with domestic, he left me. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. See, you got major testimonies, and that's why you're like a free spirit. You know, like you've been through some things, and you realize that life is to be lived. You know, like dang, you got a second chance, because some people don't get no second chance. You know, so God was with you, Toxic, especially for your family to find you. And I know that was hard on them, because oh my goodness, girl, we gonna have to talk and whatnot. Cause yeah. So we'll get into a live or something. You be going live, Toxic? I'm gonna come over there into your live, because I know your live be lit. I know your live be lit. Wow. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do, but that's why I have fun because I don't want to let it hinder me. Absolutely not. I knew mine 30 years ago. Married 6 years, divorced for 1 year. Okay, I'm gonna have to come in your live and kick it with you and whatnot. So yeah, cause I'm definitely finna get off of here. I'm tired and whatnot. But do you want to read real quick? Toxic. Let's see what beloved wants you to know. Right. But if you want to read, I'll go ahead and hook you up real quick. Yeah, it's been a long. What is today? Monday. It's been a long Monday for some reason. It's like I got up, got straight to the grind, and been grinding ever since. And I just been on airplane mode or something. Why? Oh. See, DM me. Or I don't know what you talk about in your live. If you go live, I'll come over there and talk to you or something. Wait, let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get this live fest thing out the way.
Hey.
Are you okay, sweetheart?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hold on, let me turn my phone up.
Woo. I just been through a lot.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I packed a suitcase and book bag, and I was like, you know what? It's material things. I can get those things back.
Absolutely.
So
Right. And I know it was hard for you just up and just leave, just like that.
it wasn't hard for me to leave because it's been not 3 years. Like this was the first time this man got aggressive with me, but
The one you showed me?
it was almost like a shock into my past, and I was like, oh hell no. So for that, I said, and I hadn't been happy anyways because it was like he's a 38-year-old man, and it was me trying to tell him what he needs to do in a relationship for 3 years. Like, you need to communicate, or like there's no affection, or like you don't speak to me all day, and I'm like, you go and talk and hang out with your friends, and what about me? So I'm like, I'm tired of having to ask for something that should be given.
Absolutely.
So for that, I said, you know what? I'm tired of having to walk you through it all. So you know what? I'm like, I know my worth, and it's not to be here. So I packed all my stuff up, and I told my mom, I said, I'm booking a flight. And she came and picked me. This all happened on Sunday. Well, this happened Saturday.
The night when we was live, right?
This happened Sunday. Okay. And Monday, I was gone.
Wow. Well, obviously he know you gone now, but wow.
Yeah. And when he found out I was leaving, he got aggressive. But why? Because you now realize I'm actually leaving. And you thought I was just going to keep on staying through it all. No, forget that.
Wow. That was a gut punch to his ego. I know it was. That's why he got aggressive.
Yep.
Because you got punched his ego.
Yep.
He thought he had you wrapped around his finger. And when you said you leaving,
yeah, because he's cheated on me twice, and I came back, or I stayed, and this time I didn't stay. This time I went back because he said he learned his lesson. Which, okay, you didn't cheat, but then now there's still neglect. Like, hello.
Right. Like, you ain't spending no time with me. You spending time with everybody else, and yeah.
Right. And so I'm like, no. And he's like, well, you have your TikTok community. And I said, you're right. And it was so crazy because when they found out about like when they found out about it, I know one guy offered to book my flight, and one of my girlfriends offered to put me in a hotel, like no questions asked. And I'm like, in this TikTok community I've had for 3 months, and they've done more for me than you ever have. Ain't that crazy?
Wow. And they cool in there too.
Like the heck?
Is he jealous because you have a support system?
I think that was what it ended up being, because I had only been on TikTok for 3 months.
Wow.
And so I think that I had people that I could turn to. He didn't like that.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm not stuck there. Yeah, I don't care. Well, you don't like it because I'm not going to be stuck.
Absolutely not. Not in that type of situation where you're not getting what you need anyway. Like, who want to stay stuck in a loveless relationship? You know, like when he could be wanting to dine in you, he's somewhere with his friends, and I guess.
Yeah, no, I paid for everything. I paid for all the date nights. I paid all the vacations. I paid all the bills. Oh yeah, he didn't do nothing to benefit me. That's why I said, you know what? Now that I'm at my mom's, I have all that money to myself. All that money I was spending and paying, I no longer have to worry about.
And he lost a good thing.
Yep.
You know?
And all his family was like, she's a good one, don't let her go. She's a good one, don't let her go. And then boom. I'm leaving the day after they tell him, don't let her go, she's a good one, and all this, I let him go.
Wow. That's crazy. So now he feeling it.
Yeah, and then, yeah, because today when I was leaving, he's like, safe travels. I didn't want you to leave, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, well. I said, you didn't care. You took too long.
Right, but he didn't do anything either to make you stay. Right?
Exactly. I said, because when I called you out and talked to you about it face to face in the room, all you did was get upset and go outside and hang out with your friends anyways. So clearly my point didn't get across to you.
And he didn't try to make you stay by telling you, baby, I'll change or nothing.
Nope.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See? And that's how they be losing a good thing. And they'll realize it, when, times get harder, when they need somebody that really care about them, really love them, then they'll think about you and all that. But then by that time, it's too late. You somewhere gone in a whole nother relationship, happy and, being, loved on the way you're supposed to be loved on. So, yeah.
Yeah, because right now, like, one of my top supporters, he's like, he's in Georgia, and his birthday's in December, so I don't know what sign that is.
December what? It sounds like a Sagittarius or a Capricorn.
Oh, okay. Me and him were like really two peas in a pod. Like, we get along so good. It's like every day we have, yeah, we get it. We're getting along. Like, he's like, I want you to be my girlfriend. So when I left, he already asked me to be his girlfriend. Like, he didn't waste no time.
Is he in the state that you in now?
No.
Oh, dang.
So it's good. We're gonna work. We're gonna see we'll see how things go from a distance for now.
Yeah, because
right
don't
now
you
I'm at
feel
my
lighter?
mom's.
Don't you feel lighter at your mom's?
Yes, like as soon as I got in the car and I sat in the car on the way to the airport, I was like, oh my God, it just feels like such a relief.
Right. And here you thought you was happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I think he thought I was gonna stay. He bought me a ring.
Oh,
And
wow.
I gave him the ring back, and I said, well, you might as well return it and get your money back. So just because you thought you bought me a ring, I was going to stay? No.
Wow. And did he buy it with your money?
No, he bought it with his.
Okay, well, maybe he'll come back for you or something. Would you want him back if he traveled to
No,
Texas? Oh, you done
no, we
done.
tried that. I came here before. I moved out here before because of him, and I flew him out here twice or three times, and then I ended up moving back. I only stayed out here 6 months and then moved back with him. So no,
Wow.
I'm not staying. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I think we're just better off as friends, honestly. Like, we can literally hang out. I think our vibe is better that way. We can hang out and we don't have to be intimate because he
Yep.
doesn't really know
Yep.
how to be anyway. So for me, our vibe is
Ooh.
better. Like, he's good as a travel partner.
Oh yeah. So I would just be his friend then. Like, yeah. Because if he doesn't know how to
Yeah,
be a boyfriend, like I heard a dude say on TikTok, he said that by this time that's ABCs of relationships. You know, you know how to treat a woman and all that stuff. Go on dates and spend quality time and all that type of stuff. That's ABC stuff. You know,
exactly.
after a while. Yeah. So if a person ain't doing the bare minimum, is what he called it, then yeah, what you in a relationship for? You know.
Exactly. And if I have to talk you through it and I'm 31 and you're 38, come on. He has no
Ooh.
kids. I have 3 kids. I've been married. He hasn't. He never wanted to get married. And then all of a sudden now he
Yep.
wanted to get married.
No, he playing games. Nobody got time for
Exactly.
games. After a
That was
certain age,
just
you done
because he
playing
wanted me to
games.
feel trapped. That was it.
You what?
He probably just wanted me to be trapped.
Yep.
Oh,
Exactly.
well,
And
if
that
I marry her now, now she can't just leave.
and it's good you got up out of there because if you would have been married to him, can you imagine? Oh my goodness, the headache to get away from him. That's the beauty of not being married to somebody. You could just up and leave and be over and done.
Yes.
You won't have to go to court for divorces and kids and all that type of
Yeah.
stuff. You could just be done. So,
Yeah. I
yeah.
went through that with my ex-husband for 5 years.
Wow. Well, this is your time then, Toxic. I wouldn't be trying to jump straight into no relationship. If you've been with this one and that one, it's your time. It's time for you
Yeah,
to be a free spirit.
and I mean, we do talk every day all the time, and that's fine. Like I'm like, yeah, I mean, I do like him, and I feel like we probably could work. So I'm not saying I'm jumping into it. And I'm not saying that I'm not, but I mean, he pretty much takes up my time. Like, he's my boyfriend, which I don't mind. Like, he's completely different. And I'm like, then that's when my mind messes with me. And I'm like, what did you do? Because why are you being so nice? Because I'm not used to this.
Ain't that crazy when a person is being what they supposed to be and is foreign to us?
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Because I'm like,
crazy.
I'll be like, why did you get me flowers? Or like, what did you do? Like,
Right.
why did you get me this? What did you do? And
And
they're
it's
like, what do you
normal
mean?
everyday stuff. Yeah. It's like it's foreign though. Like that's what a man's supposed to do. That's really courting you.
I'm
That's
like,
really into you.
yeah, I'm like, I don't know how to accept a gift because to me, getting a gift is embarrassing.
Wow. See? That's what I be saying. Like, I feel like as women, we are playing roles that men should play. Like the roles
Yes.
have really reversed. Anytime we feel like to get a gift is foreign to us or to be treated nicely is foreign, it tells you what our experiences have been in relationships. And that's crazy because I don't think
Yeah.
our parents went through that. Right?
My mom went through domestic.
Yeah. And that's probably the reason why you did. It was that generational stuff. But
Yeah.
you be the one to break it though, because you see how quick you was to walk away. Like
Yeah, well, I was in it for 13 years, and not only that, was in the military, and I'm a sexual assault victim. So I've been through a lot.
But look, you are a survivor at the end of the day though, and a free spirit. Like, you didn't let that stuff get to you, you know? Like, it didn't stop the light that you have, because I feel like that's why I was attracted to her. I'm like, she is having a ball. Like, them my type of people. Like, we all got stuff going on in life, but I like free spirits, you know?
Yeah. I try not to let
Absolutely.
it show.
Yeah, you can't. Like, we all go through stuff. Everybody, all of us got some type of story of some type of traumatic stuff we've been through. But to let it get inside of
Uh-huh.
you and stop your shine, that's when you let the other person win. You know?
Yep.
So, my hats off to you. Because if you've gone through all that stuff and you manage to still keep your happiness and your joy and bring joy to other people, because you definitely brought joy to me. Because I was like, I'm like, that's my type of person right there. What's up?
Yeah. I try.
you,
I try. And
you
and
know,
and it's so crazy because I'm like it all worked out because honestly I was planning a trip to Texas because I met this other creator and she's in Houston, Texas. And
yeah,
I was like, "Girl, let's meet up." Like I've known her like pretty much since I started TikTok. So I was like, "Yeah, like let's hang out, girl." So me we were gonna plan it, and she's older. I'm 31. Got to be in her 50s, but we just have a vibe.
right. And that's
But
how it be. Because you a whole vibe. Anybody that's hating on your personality, they a stickler. Because you a whole vibe by
yeah,
yourself.
yeah, yeah.
Like that night, I think I exited Ice Room because his brother came in there with the cigarettes, and I'm like, let me get up out of here, and because it was saying it at the bottom in small print, I was like, no, I'm gone from it. I didn't say bye to nobody. I just left because
Oh,
yeah, that's why I exited like that because yeah. Mm-mm. And then the one girl, I think she might still be mad at me because she was on there and she had a BLUNT, and I was like, I'm getting up out of here.
oh, yeah. They all do. Yeah, they do that. They do that.
See, no, mm-mm.
I don't. I mean, I drink, but I don't do. I don't smoke or anything like that.
Yeah, see, and especially it's not what you do, it's how you do it. We on this platform and they got their rules and regulations. Don't get us all, in trouble and stuff. You
Uh
know,
huh.
yeah. So what you getting ready to do? Because I'm getting ready to call it a night. I swear I've been grinding. I think since like 8 a.m. And then
Oh
TikTok.
God.
Yeah. So
I'm
I'm
laying
probably
down in bed right now. I just turned on Kevin Hart.
you just turned on
But
that.
Kevin Hart,
Yeah. See, I'm gonna try to do something like that. Like just chill. I might post one more video and then be done with it and stuff.
yeah, I might post some new foods coming out, but that's about it.
What time do you go live?
I'm gonna try and go live early tomorrow because I lost my B5 today.
Oh, did you?
I was B5, now I'm
Yeah.
back at C1.
Damn. And that's from that reset at 11 or whatever.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I had stuff going on, so I was telling my chat at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I I mean, I got on, but it was still wasn't good enough. But I'm not care. Like I have real life stuff going on, and I can get my rank back in TikTok. Like it's not that serious.
You sure can, and you can get that back in a couple days, if that. It might take you a day back to get back to B5. I'm just learning about the leagues. I've been sitting up in these rooms of these content creators, trying to
I
figure
sh-
out,
I'm hope I'm
huh?
hoping I can get it by tomorrow.
Yeah, because I be in like, you know who Monster Mara is?
Uh.
Yeah, I be sitting in her room. She like a live pro and
Oh.
whatnot. So I be sitting in her room trying to figure out TikTok. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's a strategy to it. If they all A1s in that room, then it's got to be a strategy to it. You know,
Yeah.
how long have you been on TikTok? Just 3 months or longer?
3 months.
Dang, you made B5 in 3 months.
Yeah.
Dang, you must be on here a lot.
I was to build my community, and then now I only get on at night. But
Yep, that's
because I
me.
lost because I lost my um, well, because I have a little bit more free time because I'm not with him, then I'm gonna go live a lot more again to try and keep building my community because I feel like I lost a lot of people too.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's all about maintaining and building, and so they say
Yep.
consistency. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
always at least get on at night, but I'm gonna try and get on probably tomorrow around 11 or 12.
in the in the morning.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna push.
Yeah. Because last year I had a community. I was up there C5, but I didn't know nothing about TikTok. But I had built a community, but it was a community of opportunists. So they like I don't know. I was I just didn't like the community I had, and I just was like I ain't fucking with TikTok, and I just stopped coming on here. But I'm trying to rebuild a different community because your real community will support you and stuff like that. On my
Exactly.
platform, what I do is tarot read. Sometimes I'll just do free readings for like the whole tribe or whatever, and they were just taking advantage. And it's like, yeah.
Oh
So I'm gonna build it a little differently this time. You know.
yeah. Yeah.
So I don't want all the opportunists, and that's why I was attracting. If you got free posted, you know what you're gonna attract. You know.
Yeah, because I want, and for the month of December, I actually want to do a giveaway
Oh,
uh, for Christmas. So I want to do like two $100 stockings and for put people's name in uh, a hat or whatever, or draw them online or whatever, and pick two people out of the hat from like my my top gifters. Like every time I get like I guess I could do like $5 gifts or more. Every time they can go on a hat, and they can get a their name in the drawing, and right before Christmas I'll draw it and ship out a stocking of like gift cards and chocolates, and I think like hot chocolate mug kits, and I don't know. I'm thinking like stuff like that, something neutral for everybody. If
yeah,
they don't use it, they can give it to their parents and say, "Oh, they got it for them." I don't care.
yeah. That's what you call strategy. That's a great idea because you're giving back, to your community. Yeah,
Yeah, just the thought. It's just the thought. Because
yeah,
honestly, I retained a lot of my people because I would send them messages after my battles for gifting.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm trying to learn. Like my room used to be a whole vibe, and I miss that, but I don't miss the people. Like a
Yeah.
lot of them still following me, so they see they don't see like that free. I'm not doing that no more. Y'all was taking advantage because I'll be on here 5, 6 hours,
Wow.
like doing everybody that slid through, and there'd be people that came in consistently, so they're getting 5, 10 personals, and it's like, damn, y'all not gonna throw nothing at me or nothing. So yeah, I got frustrated.
Exactly.
I got frustrated. So I'm trying to come up with a different strategy right now of how I want to do my tarot readings and stuff like that. So yeah. And then to be honest with you, in these communities I be in, I be feeling a little judged because I do tarot. And it's like, what y'all think I don't believe in God? Like y'all don't think I made it to a certain age because of, a higher power? It's like, come on now. Like y'all gotta stop being judgmental. Get
Yeah,
to know people. You know?
exactly. And that's a lot of times that's the problem. Everybody's so quick to judge, or they're jealous. They're judging because they're jealous of what you have.
Yep. And jealousy kills, man. Like, no. Please,
And my whole
no.
thing is there's enough money on TikTok for everybody to eat. And that's my motto.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And not only that, let's build a community so everybody can eat. You know? Like we
Exactly.
stronger
I
together than apart.
yeah.
So yeah.
So
I'm hoping to rebuild my community up because I think I've been on here maybe consistently maybe 2-3 weeks now, and a lot of the time,
yeah.
like I said, I'm spending in those rooms because I really want to learn like the tricks and stuff like that. So when I build
Right.
up and all that stuff, I'm ready. You know. So
Yeah.
yeah. Do you do engagement live or what's your live like?
No, I don't really have a thing for my lives. I go live normally. I do 3 to 5 battles to maintain, and then we just do boxes. And I just let everybody talk about their life, or we just, what are we doing this weekend? Or, I mean, just normal, regular, just let's talk and vibe. Get to know each other because then you can have that connection and that bond closer outside of just monetary.
Absolutely. 'Cause That's to me that's not what it's about. Like, because God gonna provide for you regardless. You know.
Right.
So yeah, a lot of people that be battling and stuff. Come on, big gifters, get my top 10. I'm like, yeah, that's a Ponzi scheme. you know,
Yeah,
like
when I battle, I don't tell people to gift me anything. I just say, tap, guys, tap my screen. For me, I'm like, any support is better than no support.
so you good at battling? Because I've never battled before.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at it. But
So, yeah, I'm gonna come in there and mess with you because yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah, I'm uncomfortable with is battling, and I want.
I battle because you can rank up faster when you battle because you can get 2 and 3 times the gifting points, which is
Mhm.
2 and 3 times the diamond amount, and it goes towards your rankings. So your diamonds multiply. So people, it allows your community to spend less money, but helps you still rank. So it and essentially it keeps money. It keeps your community's pockets from hurting.
Mm.
Like when you're just sitting here and people are gifting you, they're having to gift. They're having to come out of pocket more money versus battle in a battle because you're liable to get a bonus of times 2 the points or times 3, and then it will multiply what they're giving you. So essentially, they're not having to spend as much money to get you to where you need to be safe or moved up in ranks. So that's why I battle. And I
How
try
do
not I tell people, like, don't gift me when we're just sitting in the panel unless you want, I mean, like, unless you want to, or like if I'm already done battling, then that's fine. But like, I'm like, come on, guys, let's go battle. We go do our 3 to 5 battles and we chill for the rest of the night.
how do you battle? Like if I wanted to battle, how would I battle? Because I think somebody said it's a boxing glove at the bottom.
Yeah,
I don't have that.
or you just find somebody.
Yeah, I don't have that
Huh.
at the bottom for whatever
That's,
reason. I got a, business account though.
oh,
Is that why?
I don't know, cause they put my they put my chat as a business chat, so I have no idea.
Do you have 10K subscribers?
No.
Then I don't know. I don't know why I don't have it down here. I got a book, a cube, and a multi guest button. If I could battle, it'll have a boxing glove down there.
I don't have 2 boxing gloves.
Nope, I don't have
It
it.
would look like an infinity.
Nope. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna
That's
have to
true.
check it. Damn. So yeah, I'm finna call it a night. I'm gonna check you out in the morning and come by with
Yeah,
you on
girl,
your.
I'm about to go. Shoot, I'm like my eyes were burned, and I was trying to see if the ice mob was gonna be on, so I could just hop in their box and then fall asleep. Cause
Is
we
that what
normally
y'all do?
sleep.
You fall asleep in there?
Yeah, we all sleep together.
Oh, that's so nice. Y'all all accumulate points and stuff together as y'all sleep, huh?
Yeah, that's why we do it. Because people come in and they gift the whole panel because we're all a team.
Dang, that's what's up. I ain't mad at y'all. It's good that you found that room.
Yeah, so
'Cause that's
I'd
you know
rather
what
do
that's.
that.
I think that night when you was on there, that's another reason. Yeah, he was in there with the cigarette, but I was tired. I think when I turned my phone off, I was sleeping like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Girl, I was
funny.
so tired last night. Apparently, I had my inbox. They said I was asleep on live. I said, damn.
Shit, I bet you accumulate a lot of points though being asleep on live.
I
Like
don't
I,
know because eventually it disconnected me because I was inactive.
wow. I wonder. Like I see people with their boxes and they just have music playing.
Oh, yeah. Now that's a talk live. And then I do those too. And those you don't get disconnected.
Mm, I might have to
And
try.
that's what that's what I was doing before I met them.
Mm, I might have to try that tonight then, and just see what happens. 'Cause, yeah,
Yeah, shoot. Why not? It can't hurt you.
because you doing live fest, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where you're ranking at right now? Because you bronze league, right?
Terrible.
Don't feel bad. I've been, like I said, I've been in everybody else's room supporting,
I'm
and
like, I don't
I'm
even care.
I don't
It's
need
not
it.
that serious. It's just another campaign.
Yeah, and a trip to Vegas, which I've been several times.
Oh,
But
yeah, me too. Shoot. I don't care.
right. But this Grammy Award show that they talking about, I would like to see what that look like.
Right?
To be on the red carpet. And
Yeah.
bit, something to check off your bucket list. But I'm like you though, it ain't that serious at the end of the day. If I win, that's cool. But yeah, it's gonna happen naturally because it was meant for me. I ain't gonna force it.
Right. I'm not about to kill myself
Mm-mm.
over
Uh,
it. Like, oh no. I'm not gonna overextend myself, I should say.
mm-mm. Nope. That's why I'm trying to learn. And if anything, I'll have my bread up and everything ready by next year and do it next year. You know,
Exactly.
build my community up right because yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Some people have their communities ready to go. So yeah, they deserve it. They've been working hard on this damn app.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, girl, I'm gonna call it a night.
Me
Like I said,
too.
I'm
I'm
gonna try to
tired.
close.
My eyes are burning.
Hmm. Well, I'm gonna stop in tomorrow, Toxic and stuff,
Okay, girl.
and vibe with you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. Have a good night.
You as well.
Bye.
Yeah. Let me see. Is Sonya up?